Kaban, please. Honorable members, please take your seats. Pinky, no Pongo. You can do the kissing after this. It was a pleasant one, nothing wrong with that. What is this here for? But not here. Colleagues, Honorable Mandela. Honorable Mandela, please. People are complaining about the sound. Am I audible now, honorable members? No? Order. Am I audible now? Yes? Can we proceed? Thank you. Honorable members, on behalf of the presiding officers, I wish to convey our heartfelt condolences to the family, his political party and friends of the Honorable CHM CBC who passed away yesterday, the 18th of October. A condolence motion for Honorable CBC will be scheduled at an appropriate time. I also wish to convey our heartfelt condolences to the family, friends, and colleagues of Mr. C.V. Mahlangu, who passed away either earlier this month. Mr. Mahlangu, as you all know, was the Undersecretary for House Plenaries in the National Assembly. We also note with deep sadness and pain the escalation of conflict in the Middle East, and that civilian lives have been lost on both sides of the conflict. May we please rise to observe a moment of silence for Honorable CBC, Mr. Mahlangu, and all those who have lost their lives in the current conflict. I thank you, honorable members. Order. Honorable members, before we proceed with today's business, I wish to announce that the vacancy which occurred in the National Assembly due to the passing of Ms. T.M. Jumat Peterson has been filled by the nomination of Mr. M.B. Masuku with effect from the 17th of October 2023. The vacancy which occurred in the National Assembly due to the passing of Prince M.G. Buthelezi has been filled by the nomination of Mr. V.F. Hlabisa with effect from the 18th of October 2023. Lastly, I also wish to announce that the vacancies which occurred owing to the loss of membership of the National Assembly by Mr. S.M. Kula and Mr. T.H. James in terms of Section 47(3)(b) of the Constitution of the Republic have been filled by the nominations of Mr. G.N. Ngweng and Ms. T.Z. Makata, respectively, with effect from the 17th of October 2023. All these members have made and subscribed the oath and affirmation in the Speaker's office. I welcome you honorable members. And the Secretary will now read the order of the day.
Consideration of recommendation of a person for appointment as public protector.
Honorable members, the report of the ad hoc committee established in terms of Section 1935A of the Constitution of the Republic of South Africa of 1996 is now before the House. And after the debate, the House must vote on the recommendation of the ad hoc committee. The Honorable X.V. Kaba.
Honorable Speaker, His Excellency Deputy President, honorable members of this House, thank you very much for the opportunity to move the debate. On 25 May 2023, having noted that the term of office of the Public Protector would expire on 14 October 2023, the National Assembly resolved in accordance with Section 193, subsection 5 of the Constitution of the Republic to establish an ad hoc committee to nominate a person for appointment as public protector. The person so nominated by the ad hoc committee must receive the supporting vote of at least 60% of the members of this House before he or she could be recommended to the President. We are assembled today to process the recommendation. In terms of Section 193, subsection 4 of the Constitution, the President must appoint a public protector on the recommendation of the National Assembly. It is my honor to submit the name of Advocate Kholeka Gcaleka for consideration by this august House. You have a constitutional duty to reflect honestly on the nomination and for once forget that we also have ambitions for power as different political parties. We disagree when we should be agreeing, and the loser is the voter, a law-abiding citizen who deserves nothing from this House but decisions that gives her comfort that tomorrow will be better. Honorable members, the Public Protector of South Africa is an institution established by the Constitution to enhance accountability and improve the quality of service delivery. It deepens the conversation and strengthens the social contract. The philosopher Jean-Jacques Rousseau explains what a social contract means. He has the following to say: for a state to be legitimate, individuals have to renounce certain freedoms to the authority of the sovereign in exchange for the protection of the remaining liberties of the individual and the maintenance of order. Nelson Mandela says, I quote, a nation should not be judged by how it treats its highest citizens, but its lowest ones, close quote. 29 years into our democracy, the Public Protector of South Africa has played a significant role in protecting the rights of the vulnerable and addressing issues related to the abuse of public authority. The ad hoc committee was tasked to search for a South African citizen who is fit and proper person to hold such office and who meet the prescribed selection criteria. The process through 53 nominations and 17 applications. Of the 53 nominations, 33 did not meet the requirements set out in the advert and 2 withdrew. Each candidate was tested for character experience, knowledge, and skills. I must add that all 38 candidates presented varying strengths and capabilities. I thank them all for availing themselves. The position can only be filled by one person. Advocate Kholeka was outstanding. You may have your issues with her, but don't take away that she demonstrated a clear vision for the job and is a capable and competent person. We must avoid subjecting a person to a court of public opinion, parading innuendos and sustaining false allegations. Those who repeat untested allegations lack courage and resolve to have them tested in a court of law. They want her to operate under a cloud. The intention is to intimidate her. She is decisive and does not succumb to pressure. Honorable Speaker, Advocate Kholeka came face to face with Honorable Bredenberg of the Democratic Front, Democratic Alliance. She questioned her about her role when both were in the NPA. That Kholeka was the chairperson of the Association of State Advocates that, according to Honorable Bredenberg, appeared to be supporting Advocate Moses Melane, who was later declared, according to her, not fit and proper to hold office. The question appeared to me to be about Melane, whom she had running battles with, than Kholeka. In answering the question, Kholeka said she supported the transformation agenda that Melane was driving because there was racism in the division in which she was serving, and that she had no part in the executive decisions of Advocate Melane because she was not in the executive. Honorable Mautwe sponsored a view that she must step aside because her report on Phala Phala generated, open quote, a cloud that hangs over your head, close quote. I really don't understand where that comes from. In fact, it is unfair to the candidate. The Judicial Service Commission appoints or promotes judges whose judgments are on appeal or taken on review. That your judgment is appealed or taken on review is not a bar. Why applying different standards in this case? Who said that the review is going to succeed? That aggrieved parties take the public protector's rulings on review, to me, suggests that our democracy has matured. I wish to thank the media, members of the public, and civil society for the role they played in the process of selecting the nominee. United we stand, divided we fall. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Baba. The Honorable Advocate G. Breitenbach.
Honorable Speaker, honorable members, and Honorable Kaba, I almost think we weren't at the same interviews. The possible appointment of Kholeka Gcaleka as the Public Protector of South Africa has raised several questions, and it has certainly underscored the fact that the appointment process of the Public Protector needs to be re-evaluated. This time around, with respect to all candidates, the process delivered a crop of potential candidates who are fundamentally so far below par for the job of this magnitude, leaving the ad hoc committee, in my view, with no choice but to abort the process and re-advertise the position. Not one single candidate of the shortlisted, in our view, met all the minimum standards. Other parties will argue here today that Kholeka Gcaleka is an outstanding candidate who has proven herself fit and able to perform the functions of the job required. Precisely on what basis they argue this escapes me. Ms. Gcaleka meets the minimum educational requirements, that is true. It's also about the only positive thing one can say about her quest to be the public protector. She currently occupies the position of Deputy Public Protector and has done for around 2 years. For most of that time, she's also been the Acting Public Protector, while the impeachment process of Busisiwe Mkhwebane has run its course. Of course, all this could have been avoided, and close to 100 million could have been saved and used for more constructive processes, if only this House had given more consideration to the arguments of the DA 7 years ago, when we were the only party to oppose the appointment of Ms. Mkhwebane. You did not listen then, perhaps you should listen now. It cannot in all honesty be said that Ms. Gcaleka has been the most effective and efficient Deputy Public Protector, nor can it be said that she has been a perfect stand-in. In fairness, she did walk into a deeply troubled and dysfunctional office and has gone some way to improving the office setup. Given that she has had free rein over the office and has had the assistance of some very experienced staff members, this is not enough to persuade us that she's ready to take the top job. One of the fundamental principles of a public protector's role is independence and impartiality. It is essential that the public protector, whomsoever it is, to act without fear, favour, and to serve the interests of the public and the Constitution. The public protector must not, cannot be swayed by political considerations. It's a tough and lonely job, allowing no room for any improper influence or personal predilections. Now, Ms. Gcaleka does not come to this point without a past. She was a prosecutor in the National Prosecuting Authority with some experience in litigation. Not investigation, that's not the job of a prosecutor. She was not there long enough to be described as an experienced litigator. And while there, she did not conduct herself with distinction. A serious question mark must exist over her personal judgment and her independence. She was peripherally involved in the Mluli matter, which cannot be regarded as a success, since his conviction was on the basis of such as watered-down charges that the murder of Mr. Oupa Ramaghibe remains unaccounted for to this day. Her very cozy relationship, and some say intimate relationship with her boss, the rather odious Menzi Simelane, led to speedy promotions and her very vocal and active support of his role in the capture of the NPA. One cannot leave her role. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like it. One cannot leave her role in the Agliotti acquittal out of consideration either.
Point of order.
Having played her part in the destruction of the NPA, Ms.
There's
Gcaleka
a
moved on.
point of order, Honourable Member.
Having played her part in the destruction of the NPA,
Honourable Breitenbach.
Ms. Gcaleka moved on to the office
Honourable
of the then Minister
Breitenbach.
of Lucy Gigaba.
Honourable Breitenbach. Please, there's a point of order.
What?
Yes, Honourable Khatebe, what is your point of order? Yes, what is your point of order?
Honorable Speaker, I'm rising on Rule 84, the issue of the unparliamentary language of using intimate things here in Parliament. But apart from that, I'm rising on the issue of the offices which are affected, just like the independent office like that of the Public Protector. Currently, Ms. Kholeka Gcaleka is the acting Public Protector. She cannot be denigrated the way she has been done here. Thank you, Chair.
I thank you, Honourable. Honourable members. Honourable Kubai, is that a point of order?
Thank you very much, Honourable Speaker.
I know it's that one.
I rise on a point
Yeah,
of order.
I've got it here.
Honourable Speaker, the honourable member here gives an insinuation of a young woman rising through sexual favours in the job, in this country, in this day. With what we have gone through, we can't allow this, Madam Speaker. It can't be allowed to even have such an insinuation in this type of a house with the past we have and what we are going through as women in this country. Thank you.
I thank you, honorable members. Honorable members, you know what, the honorable members, please, there is a problem with our systems here. I can actually hardly hear from where I'm sitting. I fully agree with you. In fact, not only that, Honorable Breitenbach, remember Rule 88, which states that a person who is dependent on you for an appointment and for removal cannot be attacked in that manner in this House. Please, honorable members, no, honorable members, wait. Wait, Honorable Breitenbach, will you please withdraw that? Please lower your hand. Lower your hand. Honorable members, I see your order. She's not the only one. There's another order at the back. And I have just ruled that Honorable Breitenbach should withdraw her statement. Honorable Breitenbach, I'm not going to allow you to speak. I've ruled. Honorable Breitenbach, will you please withdraw your statement?
I will not.
If you will not, Honorable Breitenbach, you may leave the House. Order. Honorable members, thank you very much. Honorable members, honorable members, honorable members, Paso, please, can Honorable Steenhuisen, Leader of the Opposition.
Madam Speaker, with respect, your last ruling Madam Speaker, with respect, the last ruling that you've made is an incorrect ruling. And the reason it's incorrect is that Mrs. Gcaleka does not occupy any of the offices that require...
Honorable Steenhuisen, we are not arguing, engaging or discussing on this
Madam
matter
Speaker.
now. You are wrong.
Madam Speaker.
You are wrong. You are wrong. Please take your seat.
No, I won't.
Please
I
take
won't.
your seat.
I won't take my seat. Madam Speaker, you are being as dishonest today to this Parliament like you lied about George's salary. You are dishonest. You're a liar.
Honorable
You do not follow the rules of
Steenhuisen.
Parliament. You are a disgrace.
Honorable
You should not be
Steenhuisen.
sitting there. You are a liar. Just like you misled our Parliament over Mr. George and lied about his... to us.
Honorable
You have
Steenhuisen.
lied today about this rule.
Hon-
You are a disgrace as a speaker.
Honorable
You should not be sitting
Steenhuisen.
there. And we will remove you. We will remove you
Honorable
for the motion of no
Steenhuisen.
confidence. You are a disgrace. An absolute disgrace. You are a
Honorable-
liar. You are a manipulator of the rules. You do not understand the rules. You are destroying Parliament. You are stifling freedom of speech. You do not protect the
Honorable
opposition.
Takude, your point of order.
Absolutely don't belong in that chair. You are dishonest and you are a liar.
Honorable Zakute.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I have 2 points to make. One is a point of order.
Members, order at the back. Honorable members, please. Honorable member.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker.
Order, honorable members. Order, honorable members, order. Order. Honorable members, order, please. Honorable members, will you please take your seats? Now, thank you very much. Honorable members, honorable members, honorable members, I have no intention of postponing this house. You may try hard to collapse the house, but I will not allow this house to be collapsed right now. Proceed, honorable member.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Steenhuisen, as the leader of the opposition and also as a former chief whip of his own party, he knows the processes to be followed if he's not happy with the ruling of the Speaker. That's one point. The second point, Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Steenhuisen insulted the Speaker of this House. He even said the Speaker is a liar, which is unparliamentary. So that we cannot accept. He must deal with his anger or whatever he has, but he cannot, as an honorable member of this House, insult the Speaker of the House. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, honorable members. Honorable members, will you please lower your hands? I will consider this matter, the issues and all the insults raised by the Honorable Steenhuisen. At this point in time, I will not allow for the House, honorable members. This House will not be adjourned. We will proceed with the items on the agenda. The insults will be there. We can rule on those later. I've listened and I've taken note of your issues, Honorable Steenhuisen. For now, the liar will say, let us proceed with the proceedings of this House. We proceed, honorable members. Honorable Kwahube.
Honorable Speaker, on your ruling, you rely on Rule 88 of the National Assembly rules, in which you state that this is a reflection on public office bearers. Advocate Kholeka is not a public office bearer that is appointed by this House. Your ruling is incorrect, Madam Speaker. You use that rule to chase out a member.
Will you please, point of order? You are not going to collapse the seating, honorable members.
I'm not trying to collapse the seating.
You
made an incorrect ruling,
Take
Speaker.
your seat, honorable Kwahube. Take your seat. Thank you. Thank you, honorable Kwahube. And that's it. We now proceed, honorable members. Our next, Honorable Singh.
Honorable Speaker, thank you very much. I'm not going to speak to the ruling, but I think we'll have to sort out the sound in the House. And you know, I want to suggest that we adjourn for 10 minutes or so to get the sound sorted out, because we can't hear, you can't hear, and I think this is such an important debate that all of us need to hear what is happening. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable members, I do agree with that proposal. I think we should adjourn for 10 minutes. Indeed, there is a problem with our sound system. Thank you. Meeting adjourned.